Hi everyone, and welcome to our Year 3 English Lesson 23. So today, we should have written all of our story. We would have our orientation paragraph, our problem paragraph, and our solutions or resolution paragraph. So now it's time to go back through your writing and we're going to do our editing phase. Now, I've got this little checklist here that I am using today. This is part of it'll be on your lesson plan. If you would like to use it as well, I suggest you do because it's good to keep track that you have paid attention to all of these things. So as you can see on here, we've got capital letters. So it's got there for names as well as for the beginning of sentences. We have full stops, commas, speech marks, question marks, exclamation marks. We're checking for our spelling mistakes and checking that we have put our writing into paragraphs. And the one that I think is the most important, does it make sense? So checking that your work that you've just written, when you read it back to yourself or read it back to somebody else, does it make sense? Okay. So the first thing I'm going to start with is I'm going to look for my capital letters. Have I used capital letters? Oh no, I can already see I have not used a capital letter at the start of my sentence there, so I've changed it. Oh, and another one for the name of Benji. I have not used a capital letter, so I've changed that. Oh, I missed a lot in this one, Year 3s. Okay. Do I need any more capitals? Oh, good. I got that one. I don't think I need any more. So I am going to tick that because I've looked for names. And, oh, actually, you know what? I forgot one. Here we go. That's why it's important to make sure that you go through and make sure that you have gotten all of them. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look for full stops. Now, you may think that you've added in all your full stops, but you won't actually know until you have a go at reading, because you might decide that, oh, that sentence is far too long and I actually need to break it up into 2 sentences. So let's have a look. There once was a dog named Benji. Full stop. Good. He was big and black and had floppy ears that were nice and soft. Benji loved playing in the sun in the green garden of the farmhouse. That's far too long. That is a very big sentence. I think I need to break it up. Let's have a look. He was big and black and had floppy ears that were nice and soft. I need to put a full stop there because then it goes into a new idea. Benji loved laying in the sun in the green garden of the farmhouse. Good. And there's a full stop there. He also loved to chase things through the forest, and there is a full stop there. So I think we're pretty good for full stops there. I've added in the one I think I missed or that I had to put in to break up my sentences. All right, commas. Do I need any commas? There once was a dog named Benji. He was big and black and had floppy ears that were nice and soft. I don't think I need any in mine. I'm happy with it. Speech marks. Now I know because I've already read it, I know I haven't got actually any of my characters speaking in this part of my story. So I'm going to go ahead and tick that because I don't have to worry about that. Question marks. Do I have any questions in my piece of writing at the moment? No, I do not. Do I need any exclamation marks? No, I think it's fine how it is. Any spelling mistakes. Now this one we can use a few strategies for. Most of you should already have your sight word knowledge and be able to spell words like and big and was and are. If not, you can think about your sight word knowledge. You might have some sight word stuff at home that you can use to help you with this. If not, that's fine. You're just going to have your best shot at trying to spell correctly. So stretching out your words. Now that won't always work for our sight words because the sounds in them are a little bit different, which is why they're our sight words. But if I look at the word sun, s, I can tell I've got my 3 sounds, s, Do they match what I've written? Yeah, they do. S-U-N, sun. Very good. Now, I said floppy ears. F-l-o-p-e. And my two P's together make the p sound. Floppy. F-l-o-p-e. I'm not sure about this. I think this was actually supposed to be an O. Floppy. Okay, and ears. Now, I know I've made a silly mistake there, and ears is actually spelled E-A-R-S. So they are some ways that you can try and help self-correct your own words. You can also go and find a dictionary, or you can ask an adult to come and help you with your work if you need it. But I would like those two to be the last strategy that you try. Now, I have a bit of prior knowledge, so I'm going to go through and correct my spelling words myself. I forgot a C because black it makes the k sound, but it's a CK to make that sound. Laying in the, green is a long E sound. Green garden. And I forgot all my vowels in my word garden. Alright, he also loved to chase things through the forest. Now, so spelling mistakes are good. Paragraphs, well, we did our paragraphs individually, so that's okay. And one thing I'm actually going to add on to this before checking if it makes sense is I'm going to put that I need to go and look for some or add on some noun groups or extra adjectives. Okay, so I'm going to look for these two things as well as looking at my verbs that I was using and trying to make sure that I'm using a variety of relating, saying, doing and thinking verbs. Okay, so let's have a look. Chase things through the forest. I'm going to put through the luscious forest again because I really liked that. Through the luscious forest. And I've already got here a green garden. And I've got some words here that are describing Benji the character. I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm going to read through it and make sure that it makes sense. There once was a dog named Benji. He was big and black and had floppy ears that were nice and soft. Benji loved laying in the sun in the green garden of the farmhouse. He also loved to chase things through the luscious forest. You know what? I'm really happy with that. It makes sense, and I went through and made sure that I had a variety of these things in it as well. So I'm going to initial there because I have completed it all, Miss Exton. All right, that is it for today. So your job is to go through and edit all of your writing that you have done so far. If you have finished, you can go now and write your good draft. So that means you are writing all of this but without the mistakes. So say I've got the word black there. When I rewrite that sentence, I'm not going to put B-L-A-K. I'm going to make sure that I use B-L-A-C-K. And I'm going to make sure that from now on, when I write the word black, I spell it like this, not like this. If you have finished and you'd like to go ahead as well, you might even like to create yourself a little booklet with pictures and your story written through it to bring back to show us teachers. We really look forward to seeing them. Let us know if you have any questions.